What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com. We have a 2014 Triumph Thunderbird Commander. This has a 1700cc motor, which converts to a 103 cubic inch. It's a inline twin, pushing out 94 horsepower and 107 foot-pounds of torque, which is insane at only at 2,700 RPMs. It's of course fuel injected, it's liquid cooled, 6-speed, belt driven, and this bike weighs in at somewhere around 750 pounds wet. Let's take this thing for a spin. Alright guys, words of wisdom, Proverbs 13:21. Adversity pursues sinners, but the righteous will be rewarded with prosperity. Alright guys, I really like this bike. Just a real stout power cruiser. This is a Thunderbird, but it's a Thunderbird Commander, and the Thunderbird Commander was an extra 100 cc's. Which, what does that mean? A little more of that. Now I don't know how much quicker it is or how much more power it is. I didn't do that much research, and we don't have another one to go head to head on. But I was impressed with the last one. I was impressed with the 1600. I thought that was a great bike. I love the way this bike sits. The seat's big and fat and comfy and cozy. The handlebars come right back to me. I love that dual headlights up in the front. It's got heel toe shift. So in the same way, it's a cruiser bike, but it also feels really, really sporty and nimble. I mean, even though it weighs 750 pounds, it just begs to be taken hard in the corners. I mean, it really feels performance oriented. You know, even just from just grabbing the brakes, you're like, wow, that's tight. This thing feels really good. You just feel like you have a lot of control over this big bike. If you want to accelerate, yep, you got it. If you want to brake, yep, you got it. If you want to take a corner, you got it. The balance of this thing is great. It's extremely well balanced. I love the look of it. It's very, you know, like bulldog. You know what I mean? It's big, muscular, but also compact. I mean, it really just lays down in the corners. Let's take this thing on the highway. So because this is a muscle bike, I probably wouldn't recommend it for new riders. This is more of a, you know, you've been riding. It's crazy because second gear pulls just as hard, if not somehow harder, than first gear. And then third gear comes around, you're like, there's no way it's gonna pull that hard. It pulls that hard. We'll jump on the highway, we'll see how it keeps on, if it can keep on pulling at that ferocity? I don't know if that's the word. Keep on pulling at that grade through the next couple gears. This is more for an advanced rider, someone who, you know, just the extra weight does not scare them at all. They know they can handle the power. You've been riding for long enough. could definitely see this being a great bike. This bike has a pretty big range of the type of rider that it's gonna appease. If you just want to go hot riding outside, if you just want to go hot riding around town, awesome. If you're just trying to cruise around at night, you know, setting off car alarms, you know, going from stoplight or street sign to street sign, great bike. If you're actually trying to, you know, if you're trying to go to shows and impress people with your very unique, very unusual, very big displacement, great bike. If you're actually trying to cruise on the highway and do a trip, there's no bags, but you know what? You don't need them. The clothes on your back is all you really need for a trip. So in that case, also a great bike. Let's take this thing on the highway. Let's see what it really feels like. It does have heel toe shifter. It does have a fuel gauge down here, which is nice and handy. So you're not just waiting around to see when your fuel light pops on. You can look, oh, okay, I got probably another hour to go left. It's got your time. Oh, it tells you 130 miles till you have to fill up. That's awesome. Tripometer and the odometer says 1574. This bike is a baby. I really like these handlebars. And I bet those double lights up front really brighten the night. There. Yeah, it just keeps on going. It does just continue to pull hard the entire way. When I yelled there, that's when we hit 60. So if any of you guys want to put a timer clock to that, you get a real life idea of how long it takes to hit 0 to 60. So I'm cruising, we're going 70-ish. And I feel good. I don't feel like any more or less wind is hitting me on my chest. I mean, there is nothing blocking you, so it's just the normal amount of wind you're gonna have hitting you on the chest. I don't mind that. I'm used to it. I'm a man. I'm a grown man. I deal with that nonsense. When you're cruising, we are in top gear. If you want to overtake a car, if you want to stop a car from overtaking you, you know what I mean? You got it. Just roll on the throttle. I mean, obviously it's a giant motor. It's got plenty of power. This thing runs great. Guys, if you're looking at buying this bike from us, we ship all over the country. If you're looking at transporting your bike, let's say you buy this bike from us, I'd recommend the best tie-down straps out there. Those are tank straps. They're for sale on Amazon. They're also for sale in our store. We just ran out on our store, but Amazon has a bunch of them. They are tank straps, not rhino straps. Rhino straps are light. Tank straps are tough. Check them out. It's the only straps we use for my dealership to transport bikes. Man, this thing is fun. It just always has power. It's an inline twin. It's a smoother power, not as rough. A little smoother than a V twin, but it's still very grunty and very torquey. It's got more torque than it has horsepower, and man, it's a great ride. I really enjoy riding this thing. I love the way it looks. It's definitely different. This could absolutely be the bike for you guys. Guys, this bike is currently for sale. If you want to see the walk-around video for any of our bikes, go to Srkcycles.com. We have detailed walk-around videos. We ship bikes all over the country. I will see you guys later. I'm having a lot of fun on this bike. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? What's up, guys? I'm Sean. Thanks for watching that great video. And as always, click down here to subscribe. And here's the next fun video for you guys to watch. We'll see you guys next time.
And that wasn't far enough away.
And I had no clue. I'm just gonna tell you guys to back off. Train your bikes. And listen, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going? We'll see you guys later. We're